Good evening, everyone. This is Bremster, and tonight I'm coming to you with a puzzle called Killer Artsis by Derektionary. This is a Killer Renban puzzle, and I believe this may have originally been one of the puzzles that was submitted for the Caging Constraints pack, and not every puzzle made it into the pack, not because of quality or anything, mostly because of just timing. It was a case of we didn't want to put 70 puzzles in, so some of them were released back to the authors to do with what they wanted, and it was just a negotiation at the time. So yeah, this was one of those puzzles, I believe. I could be wrong about that, but yeah, Directionary submitted it, and it was definitely time to give this puzzle a look. Stuff going on in the channel. I've covered this before. I don't know. Stuff is being released. At the moment, I'm hoping to release on weekdays and use the weekends to record. So what my goal is going to be is once I return to work, I'll probably try and record 5 puzzles on the weekend and then release them Monday to Friday. So that's the plan. With the problem series, I'm still not sure yet. I'll release probably every couple of days or something. I'm really not sure. My schedule is all over the place, but I'm taking some time, as I've mentioned. Anyway, let's have a look at this puzzle. So, Killer Artsis by Derektionary. Normal Sudoku rules apply. So in every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. Digits in cages must sum to the number in the top left corner of the cage. Digits may not repeat within cages. And on these purple lines, these are Renban lines, these must contain a set of consecutive non-repeating digits in any order. So on these lines, no repeats, and if you were to take the digits off the line, I mean, they are all straight, so you couldn't anyway, but if you were to take the digits off the line and sort them, they would be a run of digits, but they don't have to be in order on the line. So that's the way it works. I'm going to restart the puzzle to restart my timer. Let's give this a shot. Well, a lot of these cages are forced. Like a 6 cage has to be 1, 2, 3. A 23 cage has to be 6, 8, 9. They're just the only way to do it because they are very close to the maximums. Like the maximum you can do with, or minimum you can do 1, 2, 3 is just forced, because if you don't use the minimum digits, you're done. You're going to get more than 6. The maximum you can do is 24 with 7, 8, 9. If I reduce the 7 to a 6, I hit 23. If I try and reduce the 8 down, I'm going to go too far. It just doesn't work. So these, if I go 1, I'm not going to get 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this can't be a 1. This is 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I can't get down. And if this is 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, I'm not going to get down. This is the 6. And this 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 could work. So yeah, that could work. But this is the 8, 9. The 1 must be in here. This is also 6, 8, 9. And this is 1, 2, 4, which is a bit less restricted. This also can't be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is not 1. Each of these lines must have a 5 on it, though. So the 5 there must be a 5 in here and a 5 in here. So there must be a 5 in here. This is a 2, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 doesn't work, but 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Now, I'm not saying the place because it could be 8, 6 and then 7, 5, 4 could work. But again, there is a 1 in one of those two. Now, this 23 is also 6, 8, 9. Now, this is 1, 2, 4. Now, I've got to put 4 and 5 onto this line somewhere. I've got to put 5. I'm not sure. I just know I have to put 5 on this somewhere. Six is down here somewhere. If this is 4, this becomes 2. I would need to put 4 on the line. It would go there. Yeah, that would all be okay. This 20 isn't as restrictive, and this 12 is not as restrictive. If this is 1, 2 goes over here, because I'd have to put 2 on the line. And I couldn't put it in here because there's a 1, 2, 4. There still has to be a 5 on this line. There has to be a 5 on this line. This could go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I can't put a 1 on this line is the thing. What's the thing I'm missing? I can't put a 1 on this line, and I can't put a 1 on this line. There's a 1 in one of those two cells, and it's not there. Where does 1 go in this box? If I put a 1 on this line, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's broken. If I put a 1 in here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is broken. So I can't put 1 on any of those lines. 1 is in there because of the cage. This becomes a 1, which takes the 1 out of there, which makes this a 1. There you go. Which means 1 is in one of those two. Now I can't put 1 on this line or in here. So 1 is in here. I can't put 1 in a 20 cage. So 1 is in one of those two. It's not there because of Sudoku. It is here. So this is not the 1. And there is a 1 in here. I did mean to turn on the simplified conflict checker, but I think I'm in the wrong version of the software now. So it doesn't really matter. Now, if this is a 1, this becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not sure why that's a problem yet. 1 is in one of these. It's not in a 20 cage, so 1 is in one of those two, which means 1 is in one of these three because I can't put it in those or in those. Can't put a 3 on here because I need a 2 or a 4 and I can't get it. So 3 is either on here or on here. Now, if I put the 3 on here, that would work. Can't put 2 and 4 in here. Nine can't go on this line. 9 can't go on this line. So where does 9... Right, it's the same with 9. I can't put 9 on this line because I can't get down to 3. I can't put 9 on this line because of 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I can't get down. So 9 is in one of those two and the 8, 9 takes it out of there. This becomes a 9, which puts a 9 in one of those three. Now that 9 is in one of those two... 9 can go on this line, though. Can't go on this line. Can't go on here. So I can't put 9 on this line because 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, this 1, 2, 4 would be broken. I can't put it in a 7 cage. And if I put a 9 on here, then it would be 9, 8, and that cell would be broken. So 9 is in one of those two. So I can't put 9 in any of those. 9 is not here. 9 is not in one of those two. Now, 9 in a 12 cage would have to go with 1 and 2. Could that be a 1 or a 2? I don't see why not. This would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang on, if this is a 1, this can't be a 1, but it could be a 2. 2, 4, and then 1, 2, maybe. And then these are 3 and 5. That could work. But this can't contain 1, 2, 4, 3, 4. So this is from 5, 6, 7, or 8. Very weird. Got to put a 4 in here somewhere. Got to put a 5 in here somewhere. But I know that there's 5s in there and there, which is why I've got that. 6 is in one of these three. Seven, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 could go in here if this is 3. But 8 can't go up here. So 8 is in one of the... 8 is in one of these two. I can't put 8 on this line. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is as high as it can go. Can't put 8 there because of the 8, 9. 8 is on this line. So because 8 is on this line, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, this can't be 2. This is 4, this is 2, and this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's no 8 in those. There's no 6 in those. This is 5, 7. There's no 5, 7 here. This is 6, 8. And these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are 4, 5, and 7. That's very cool. And these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are 2 and 3. There is a 2, 3 pair on this. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These can't get to 7. This is 7. Oh, that's cool. This is now a known triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a known triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And therefore this is 1, 2, 3 without that being a 1. That's very cool. The 2, 3 is looking down, taking 2 out of those. So that becomes a 1, 4 pair. That becomes a 2. That is really cool. Still trying to figure out how to deal with all of this, but I will find something. Okay, so full disclosure time. What has actually happened here is I got stuck for about 10 minutes and then I got a message from my mother and I had to go and deal with family stuff that has been going on. And in that time, I did not find anything. And then when I came back, I was looking at the puzzle, trying to figure out what I was going to do because I felt very stuck. And then I found the thing I was missing. So there's probably been about 15, 20 minutes of solving without me finding anything. I've reset the puzzle back to the bit where I got stuck. I'm not going to show you the bit where I did it. I'll show you the bit that I have found and then I will move on from there. The whole point with my channel is to showcase the puzzles and to allow you to see them. And I did. I got very, very stuck for about 20 minutes. I probably shouldn't have, but I did. So and I've realized that something is going on here, which is this cell sees both of those cells. Pardon me. This cell sees both of those cells. It sees that cell in the column and that cell in the cage. So this cell can't be a 6 or an 8, because if I put a 6 there, I can't put 6 in either of those. If I put an 8 there, I can't put an 8 in either of those. So that becomes a 9, and this is not a 9. And I did not spot that for a very long time. I don't know what that means for the rest of the puzzle. That was all I've seen, and I'm going on for there. But yeah, rather than you watch me, I've edited out basically 20 minutes of me just staring at this going, I have no idea what's going on. So we'll move on from there. Okay, so where do we go now? I did find a couple of other little things, and I don't even remember what they were because I reset to here and I'm moving on, which was things like some restrictions on this. Like this had to be 7 or 9, I think. And the reason for that is let me think about this. I either put a 9 in this cage, at which point it's here, or this is 5, 7, 8, at which point the 7 is here. So this is 7 or 9, yes. Now, this is 7 or 9. Can I put... So if this is 7, this is 5, 8. These are the same digit and have to go down here somewhere. Oh, what am I talking about? There's a 1, 4 here. This is a 2. I think I already had that before, but as I said, I rolled back until... I don't know what I had. Sorry. Dealing with my family stuff at the moment is really messing with my brain, and I apologize. Yeah. So there's definitely going to be something going on with these Renbans. I suppose the question is, can I put 9? 9 is in one of these cells. I don't know that that's a problem, though. So what's up with this Renban? Can this be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I suppose is the question. I don't see why not. I mean, this is from 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, because it's not from 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is from 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But this could be as low as 3. Like, this could be 9 with 3, 8, I think. If this is 9, this is 9. And then these have to be 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, hang on. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I still could put 3 on here, couldn't I? 3 is in one of those. 4 is in one of those. 4 is in one of those. Well, it's not there. 4 is in one of those two. This is very weird. I'm not sure if it's this Renban or this Renban I should be looking at. If this is 9, this is 9, this is 7, I'd have to put 7. No, okay, so this can't be 9. Because if this is 9, this has to be 9, this has to be 7. But because if this is 9, I have to put 7 somewhere on this line. And I couldn't put it there because that's 7. And I couldn't put it there because 7 would repeat in the cage. So this is not 9. 9 is in one of those. Now what happens if this is 9? If that's 9, that's 9. Oh, that's not... Yeah, I can't tell. If one of these is 9, this is 7, and these are 5 and 8. But I do have to put 5 on this line somewhere. Two is down in one of these two, because I can't put 2 in a 20 cage, because it'd have to go with 2 9s. So 2 is in here somewhere. Actually, 2 is in one of those. And I can't put 2 on the Renban, because if I put 2 on the Renban, it'd either have to go 2 1, and both of those are 3, or 2 3, and that cell's broken. So that's not a 2. So 2 is in here somewhere, and 2 is in here somewhere. So one of those is 1 or 2, but this could be 2. Ah. This is 9, could be 3 8. These would both be 6, and I'd have to put 6 down here. If this is 9, it could be 5 6. And if this is 7, this could be 5 8. Why can't this be 5 6 7 8 9? These would be 1 2 3 4. I don't see a problem with any of that. Hang on, if I put 9 on this line, if I put 9 here, where do I put the 7? I can't put 9 on this line. Sorry, I can, but I can't put it in here. If I put 9 here, I need to put a 7 on the line because it becomes 98765. So where do I put the 7? If I put 9 here, this becomes 7, and I can't put 7 on the line because I can't put it there because of that 7, and I can't put it anywhere else on the line because that can't be 7, and the 7 here would see the rest of the line. I can't put 9 in any of those. So that can't be 9 because then this becomes 7, this becomes 9, and I can't put 7 on the line. And if I put 9 on this, I can't put 7 on the line. That's the 9. And these are 5, 6, or 3, 8. But that's the 9, which means there's no 9 here. There is a 9 here, and this is 5, 6, 7, 8, which means that's not the 6. This is the 4, and there's no 7 here. There must be a 7 on here. But this is 5, 6, 7, 8, and these are 1, 2, 3, 4. There's no 1 here. That is nuts. Now, if this is 9, this is either 8, 3, or 5, 6. Now, there's no 9 here anymore. This is the 9. There is a 3. Oh, that 9 makes this 8 and this 9. I'll take it. That takes 8 out of there. That's a 5, 7 pair. So this is a 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a 3. So there's a 3 on this line now. Doesn't mean there has to be a 2, but there still does have to be a 5 somewhere. Hang on. There's a 3 in this column and it's not there. That's a 3, which means that's not a 3. This is not 3, 8. It's 5, 6, and that's a 5, 6 pair. That 5, 6 pair makes this 8 and this 6, which makes this 8. That 9 trick was nuts. 5, 6 looks like making this 4 and this 5, and these are now 1, 2, and 3. This is not 2, this is not 3, and I can take those out. Now, if this is 1, I have to put a 2 on this line, and that would break this. So this is 4, this is 1, this is 3, this is not 3. Now, I can't put 1 on this line, but I could potentially still put 2 on it. But there still needs to be a 5 on it. So these are 5, 6, 7, 8. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't put an 8 there. So these can be from... They can't include a 1, but they're from 2, 5, 6, and 7. Hang on, the 6, 8 here makes this 5 and this 6, which takes 6 out of both of those. This is 5, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a 6, which takes 6 out of there. 5, 7, 8. Now, remember from my timing, I did say I spent about 25 minutes looking for the stuff up here, so I'm aware that the video is going to make it look shorter than it was. Sorry about that, everyone, but sometimes it's the way it is. 1, 2, 3, 5, and 7, because as I've said, the important thing to me is to showcase the puzzles. 3, 7 here, so 5 must be in there. Hang on, so what can... These are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 7. But this can't be 1, 2. It could be 3 if that's 3, 4, I think. But this can't be 1 or 2. So it's 3, 4, or 7 only. And it's not 3. So this is 4 or 7. If it's 4, this is 5 because it can't be 3. If it's 7, this is 6 or 8. And in fact, 8 must be down here. And 6 must be down here. So 6 and 8 must be down. Actually, this is a 5, 6, 8 triple. Because 5, 5, so 5, 6, 6, 8, 8. This is actually 5, 6, and 8. So that's cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 4, 7, and 9. There's no 4 there. There's no 9 there. Can't be a 5 there because 5 has to be on this line. So there's no 5 there, which means that can't be 4. So that is 7, which means this is 3. I take 3 out of those. That becomes 5, 7. This is 2, 3, or 4. So this is 2 or 4. In fact, this is 2 or 4. There's no 3 there. Hang on, this is 4, 7, 9. So 4 comes out of there. This is 2, 1, and 4. That makes this 3, this 2, and this 1, which makes this 2 and this 3. And all of that was just following the simple marks. Now, because there had to be a 5 on this. But this could, hang on, there has to be a 6 on this, because I can't do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the minimum is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There must be a 6 on this. So this is the 8, and there's no 8 on here. So there must be a 5 and a 6 on here somewhere. What's this? 4. Oh, this 4 takes 4 out of those. This becomes a 2, 3 pair. That becomes the 4, which takes the 4 out of there. This is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if there's a 2 in here, there's no 7. I think I can put a 1 there. 3 is down here somewhere. 9 is in one of those two. Can I put the 9 in this 12 cage? No, I can't. Because that can't be a 1 and I can't put a 1 in here. So I can't put a 9 in this cage. So there's a 9 in one of those two, and that 9 is eliminating that one. So that becomes a 9, which makes that 7, that 4, and that 9. Now that 7 takes 7 out of here, and this is now a 2, 5, 6 triple. So this is the 1 and this is the 2. Now there is a 2 in here. Now this can't be 5. I can't put a 5 on this Renban, because if I put a 5 on this Renban, it would have to be 5, 6, and that would break this. So there's no 5 here. So there is a 7 on it because it must have an odd digit. So there's no 7 there. There's no 7 there. So if this is, there's no 1 in this case. So I can say there's no 1. It can't be 2, 3, 7 because the 2 would mean a 3, 7 in here. And I could only put the 2 there. So 2, 3, 7 would break that. So it's not 2, 3, 7. 2, 4, 6 would mean 2, 4, 6. So there must be a 4 in this is what it's saying. Hang on a minute. There must be a 4 in it. So, and the only place I can put 4 is there. And it's either 2, 6 or 3, 5. So it's either 2, 6, or it can't be 3, 5. I can't put 3. This is 2, this is 6, this is 5, this is 6. The 6 looks down, taking 6 out of those. This becomes a 7, 8 pair, which means this is 5. This 6 looks over, making this 5 and this 6. This has to be a 7, 8 in the row. There's all sorts of pencil marks going on. This is probably the point where I want to turn off the check pencil marks. So 7, 8 looks up making this 5, which makes this 7 and this 8. The 7 looks up making this 5 and this 7. The 6 looks up making this 5, which takes 5 out of both of those. The 4 looks up making this 6 and this 4. The 9 looks up taking 9 out of there. The 5 looks down making that 7 and that 5. The 7 looks up making this 8, which makes this 7 and this 9. There is no 1 there, but there hasn't been for ages. This is not 2, but neither is this. This is 3, this is 2. The 3 looks up making this 1. There's no 1 there. The 2 looks up making this 3 and this 2. This column is missing a 1. The 7 looks down making this 8, 7, and 8. The 8 looks up making this 6 and this 8. And this is 1, 2, 3 has to go here. 4, 5, 6, and this is the 7, and that is the solution to the puzzle. Now, as I said, I don't know how long the video is going to have taken. I think it's going to have taken about 35 minutes. This puzzle took me a fair bit longer than that because I did have a 20-minute period where I made absolutely no progress. And then, as I said, I got the message and I had to go deal with that. And then dinner was ready and it was just stuff. It's about 2.5 hours after I started recording the video originally. But when I came back, I spent some time looking so you wouldn't just be watching me stare at a screen. I don't think most people find that entertaining. I know when I'm watching other channels and I see someone just staring at nothing for a long time, I will just fast forward. I've just done that for you. If that's not what you enjoy, feel free to let me know. But I want to showcase the puzzles. That's what I want to do here. My channel is about the puzzles. It's not me showing off as a solver. It's not me trying to compete with anyone else. As I've said before many times, if it's about the competition and someone trying to prove that they're a better solver than me, I will put my hand up and say you're better. You're a better solver than me to pretty much anyone, whether it's true or not. I don't want to compete. I want the puzzles to stand for themselves. That was a really cool puzzle. Hopefully, I was able to help you get through it. Yeah, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you're enjoying the channel. I hope you're enjoying the content. And as always, good luck with your solving.